Hey guys, Pro Paint and Drywall coming at you here. Say quick tip for the day. Got a corner bead. I use this paper face. It's a wide bead, paper face metal. I used to cut, I don't know if you can see this very well, but I used to cut the right hand side of the bead, or no, the left hand side of the bead, so it would fit snug to the ceiling. And I think you can see there's a little gap. And the reason why I don't cut that anymore and I leave that gap up there is, well, for one thing, it requires cutting where you can easily fill that with mud. And for another thing, on this particular corner, this is where a 10-foot stick of bead stops. Pretty close to the floor there. So trim will cover that. And I really didn't want it to go any higher to take away from that bottom. But irregardless, I'm still not cutting. Like here's another example. Here's an 8-footer. I did not, on this one, this is the cathedral ceiling. So on this one, I did not cut it. You know, there is a gap up here again on this side because I did not cut the right side. I usually would cut the right side. I did that for years to angle that right side so the corner bead would sit tight to the ceiling. But then I got thinking, you know, why go through the trouble of cutting? It's just faster to slap it up there. And then that top's gonna fill with mud anyways. So that's my new way of doing things. It's a little faster. You know, it's less cutting. Saves a little on the snips. When you get snips, don't get a cheap pair of snips. I forget the name brand of these. I think it starts with a W or something, but get the more expensive snips. Oops. These are a quality pair of snips. I suppose you get to pay, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks for a good quality pair of snips. But you buy the cheapos, and they're not gonna probably cut as good. They're gonna go dull faster. You get a good quality pair of snips, you know, metal snips. And that's gonna go a long, long way in your corner bead. When you cut your corner bead, it's not gonna bend it. And then also, if you do happen to get mud on the inside of the blade where it cuts, you get your mud or moisture, then just take some 3-in-1 oil, or just some WD-40 would work too. Some WD-40, it's probably on the other side, but yeah, you know, WD-40. Oh, here it is. Just take some WD-40. It don't matter what kind of a can it is. But take this. Like here, I got a little mud on here. It's not really right on the cutting part of the blade per se, but well, a little bit it is. But you know, just when you're done for the day, just scrub it off or wipe it off. If you use a brush, works probably about the best. So I'm trying to do this with one hand, but you know, just scrub that mud off there. You know, and then just take some WD and, you know, just to get rid of any rust. Keep that blade nice and sharp. Just, you know, you don't have to do it throughout the day, but I would say end of the day. Close it down with some WD, and then that way your snips stay nice and sharp, do nice cuts, doesn't bend the metal on the corner bead. Everything's nice and straight when you put it up there. And then, you know, these snips will last a long, long time if you take care of them. All right, that's the tip of the day. Pro paint drywall out.